Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Sierra Nevada, Mahrs Bräu Oktoberfest 2016. This is a one-shot for 2016. Let's see here. July 15th, 2016. Got a couple of months of age on it. 6% alcohol. IBU is 30 international bitterness units. There's a picture of Germany and a river and mountains and a little town. Okay, I've had some good Mahrs Bräu beers, and I've had some really weird ones, like one that tasted like cream cheese and rust. They did Regal last year, their collaboration with Regal of Germany, and I didn't like it. It was overly hopped. It didn't taste like a Marzen to me, and I wasn't super thrilled with the Regal beers. It's just the more I drink them, the like more of a bad taste they had. I mean, taste does play a role in these reviews, and the taste, and I did appreciate Arthur sending all those to me. I did, but I wouldn't want to really have them again, honestly. But and it was like initially they tasted good, but as I thought about it, it's a weird thing. Sometimes you go think about the beer, and you think, I don't really like it. And as you sit down and you even after after the fact, as you're writing the review, because I always save some to do the written review, and sometimes they'll deteriorate in their flavor. It's strange. And sometimes it'll be the opposite. They'll go up. And my appreciation of it will go up as I sip on it. This uses 2-row pale malt, Steffi, Pilsner, Munich, and Vienna barley malts. German Magnum and what did I write here? Pulse and hops. Palisade. Hops. Oh, should write clearer, huh? German record. And it says a rarely used German record. They said almost forgotten type of hop. German record, Sapphire, and Crystal are the finishing hops. But there's a whole rundown on their websites. I'm gonna always been putting a link. Well, for over a year, I've been putting a link to the company's websites. Gets a very good score on Beer Advocate, so B+. Bros haven't looked at it. Rate Beer saying 88 out of 100. So same kind of thing, very good. But then 100 out of 100 for the style. So that's telling you they're not really in love with the style, but there's a lot of glare here. Oh, thought these glasses were clean. Cleaner than they actually are. Have to go take care of that. Okay, it's about 10 minutes after 8. The humidity's still very high. It's technically autumn or fall, but in reality it's still deep into summer. Here's a Guinness Extra Stout mug that my daughter gave me when she bought it 2 years ago. Ooh, smoked when she was in Ireland. And she had fun at the Guinness stuff, but area, tourist thing. But she preferred Murphy's, she said. The Murphy's stout. And she was mainly in Cork, so that's a big Murphy's area. Okay, so pretty thick, not totally stark white head of foam, kind of fizzy, golden, yeah, golden appearance, mostly, well, semi-clear, I should say. Bubbles, some fine sediment. It looks like a typical Oktoberfest. It's more Helles, though, and you get those. 6%, okay. Now, I had done this review already, embedded in an examination, and I was talking about how much I liked it, and then I said, well, I'm going to do a formal review so that people don't have to sit there, some long, drawn-out, these long, what you call podcasts or whatever, that we do. And I can understand that not too many people would want to watch that. It's pungent, malty. They say it's really malty, but there's a touch of the hops from that record hop. Sweet malt, bread crust, a noticeable hop bitterness. It does seem to be around 30. The body's medium, high medium, little slick. The finish is fairly crisp. It's pretty easy going. 6%, you start going to town with these at Oktoberfest, you're gonna run into some real problems. Because 6%, it doesn't sound like it's strong, but really, it's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong beer, honestly. No, for drinking it once in the morning here, and then 3 hours later, drink another beer, and then 3 hours later, another beer. No, it's nothing to it. But these people that will drink one after the other, I would recommend something like a 4%, okay? Nice hop bitterness, sort of a straightforward hop bitterness. There might be the slightest fruity touch, but not too much. Just think of bread-oriented presentation, and you'll get the idea. Well, I like it much better than last year. I thought of last year's as a failure. I do want to watch other people's reviews of this. I haven't watched any yet. I was saving, I know there's a bunch already. I was saving them, waiting to watch them until after I did mine. That way I could say this is what I thought about it. Well, I think it's very good. I'll give it an A-, so better than very good, like the lower end of excellent. So an A- beer. Keep up the good work, Sierra Nevada. I know sometimes when you experiment, that would go with any brewer, you're going to have some failures or things that most people wouldn't like, but hey, no big deal. So Le Bon Temps Relais, excellent item, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to New Orleans.